so we can all show our love some love. See you there.
But don't forget that you're not playing for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than the pictures of your favorite mascot, Benny the Bull and the Bug Hole.
If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming games, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on... And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Junior's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Booz Ellis in at the small forward. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all... your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Now here's Giddey. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And it's Junior missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Knicks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The Knicks off to a quick start here. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Handle outside. Out to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas. And if eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And it's sent back by Osborne, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And this...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bagley the pass to Anunoby. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Rejected by Osborne. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall.
Look, he's a mix of long arms and strength. Vooch is able to disrupt just about any play.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
And that one falls for Bridges. He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now, here's Junior. Brunson covering.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Anunoby passes to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Giddey the pass to Osborne. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Anunoby. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. And the shot goes in. 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Osborne. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson kicks to Randall. Anunoby outside. Here's Brunson. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Bagley sends a screen for Hart. Cranes the three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking at some numbers for Brunson, he's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Osumu finds Giddey. Here's Osborne, and Junior throws it down.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Bridges passes to Bagley. Brunson, left side. 5 on the clock. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist from Brunson. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Osborne. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 9 points.
Oh, pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
Williams passes to Osborne. Inside. Pass to Giddey. Now Junior. Vucevic setting the pick for Junior.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First, quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And both free throws good for Junior. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. This time they met in New York.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Just 5 to shoot. Bagley kicks to Brunson. Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers? 33 wins in a row. We will see tonight.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And both free throws good for Junior. Now McBride. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Hart. Anunoby against Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Terry's checked in for the Bulls. Junior the pass to Terry. Here's Osborne. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anunoby, no good. Chicago trailing here. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Smith checked in for Chicago. The Knicks also changing it up. Tyson's checked in. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Anunoby. New York shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Pass to Tyson. Here's McBride, covered by Osborne, and stolen by Junior. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Bulls making a change here. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dosunmu is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then it's Junior. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And New York making a change here. Tyson's checked in. On the wing, Hardaway. McBride finds Bridges. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Osborne. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Hart on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it's Junior missing. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to McBride. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Osborne. No good on the triple. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the 2nd quarter. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Count the that one. Hardaway has got his 1st bucket in this one.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like tech jump shot.
Junior with it. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit.
Game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls up 5 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
So let's dig into that first half now. And what was a very solid performance for the Bulls.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. The Bulls leading by 5. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Julius Randle. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bagley in at the center. Williams kicks to Giddey. Here's Osborne. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Junior. Back to Giddey. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues in the court.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA Players Poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. He does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. You're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who competes with force and passion.
Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 10.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key